Hey, it's Gino here from Real Everyday English. In this week's lesson, we're going to be covering English grammar in use, Unit 8, the present perfect continuous. Let's do this. Happy Sunday, welcome back to the channel. So for the present perfect continuous tense, we are going to be using the auxiliary verb to have. Now, I suppose a good place to start is how to conjugate the auxiliary verb to have when we are forming a present perfect continuous sentence. That was a bit of a mouthful. So, for the singular forms, for I and you, we are going to use have. For she, he and it, we are going to use has. And for the plural forms, we, they, you, we are going to use have. Okay, so now we've got that out of the way, we can talk about how we form a present perfect continuous sentence. And to do that, we have the auxiliary verb to have, followed by the verb to be, which is in the past participle, so that is been, plus the infinitive form of the verb, plus ing. So let's consider the following example sentences. I have been cleaning my house all day. I have been cleaning my house all day. You have been speaking to him for over an hour. You have been speaking to him for over an hour. So that's how we form a basic present perfect continuous sentence. You have to pay special attention to verbs that end in E because we will drop the E before adding the ing. So to give you some examples of verbs that follow that pattern, we've got the verb to grate, which would become grating, and you can see I've dropped the E. The verb to make, which becomes making, but as you can see again, I've dropped the E. And the verb to type, which becomes typing, but as you can see, we drop the E before adding the ing. Okay, so now we've got the format down and we know what we're doing there. Now we need to discuss the two main uses, and the first one is to describe activities that have recently finished or that have just finished. So to give you an example of this, I could say something like, I've been working really hard, so I'm taking a break. So I have been working really hard, but that has finished now because I'm taking a break. The second main use of this tense is to describe activities that started in the past but continue in the present. So to give you an example sentence of that, I have been learning Spanish for 4 years. So I started learning Spanish 4 years ago, but it continues in the present day. I am still learning Spanish. And we use the present perfect continuous to describe that. We can also use the present perfect continuous in questions, and to do that we just slightly change the order of the words. So we use exactly the same format, it's exactly the same, but instead of saying he has, I have, we have, it has, you would change them too. So instead of saying you have, when you ask a question, you would say have you. So to give you some examples, have you been going to school? So you can see that I've started the sentence with have. Have we been speaking long? Has she been making progress? Okie dokie people, so that was the present perfect continuous tense and how to use it and how to form it. Please feel free to share this video far and wide if you enjoyed it and found it useful. I'll see you people in the next video. Bye. Ciao.